Hey Alex, good to see you. So I was reading up on the latest tech news and it sounds like quantum technology, which, always felt a bit like science fiction, it's really hitting its stride in 2025. Like from a deep tech dream to an investor grade reality. That's what I read.
Heidi, it's absolutely true. And it's not just talk anymore. We're seeing some serious capital infusions, specialized funds launching. It's really, really tangible now. Take Fergan Ventures, for instance. They just launched a new UK-based VC firm with a first close of, get this, $70 million. dollars. They're actually targeting a total fund size of $250 million. dollars. It's quite the signal, don't you think?
Wow, 70 million right out of the gate. That's huge. And they're focused on early growth stage quantum, like Series A and B, right? So it's not just research and development anymore. It's like market ready stuff.
Exactly, Heidi. It's about moving beyond just the lab. And their credibility, it's significantly bolstered by backing from the Qatar Investment Authority, QIA, a major sovereign wealth fund. Plus, Ilyas Khan, the founder of quantum giant Quantinuum, is involved. I mean, this isn't just a tech investment. It's seen as a geopolitical and economic pillar, really. The co-founders, Dr. Chris Nautz and Zeynep Karaturk, she's a former Goldman Sachs executive, they're bridging that science to finance gap.
Okay, so Fergan Ventures is a big deal. But is this like a standalone thing, or is it part of a bigger trend we're seeing in quantum investment generally?
No, it's absolutely part of a massive acceleration. Total equity funding raised by quantum companies reached $3.77 billion dollars in the first 9 months of 2025. That nearly triples the figure from all of 2024. It's a parabolic rise in investor confidence, Heidi, driven by a few key things. First point, technical milestones are really truly turning commercial now. We're talking breakthroughs in error correction, more stable quantum machines. Companies like IonQ, Quera, and Quantum Machines, they've attracted major funding rounds.
Oh, that's wild. So it's not just more money, but also like the type of money? You mentioned larger deals. Is that meaning investors are focusing on fewer, more established companies?
Precisely. It's consolidating. Investors are pouring larger sums into, fewer but more established companies that show a clear, viable path to scale. And this is important. A lot of this investment is geared towards hybrid quantum classical computing. That offers enterprises immediate applications, right? In finance, material science, logistics. There's also this underlying race for strategic advantage. Governments, big corporations like JP Morgan Chase, for example, announced a $10 billion investment in frontier technologies, including quantum computing.
So the tech's maturing, the money's flowing, but what about like the actual making of these quantum things? Is the infrastructure keeping up?
Great question, Heidi, because that's where the ecosystem story comes in, right? It's really about funding following the factory. This influx of capital supports the industrialization of quantum technology. Take IQM Quantum Computers, for instance. They're a Finland-based company. They're investing over 40 million euros to expand their production facility. They aim to produce up to 30 full-stack quantum computers per year. That expansion, it's expected by the first quarter of 2026.
Wow, 30 full stack quantum computers? That's a lot. I remember reading they were producing what, maybe 20 before? So this is a real jump in capacity then.
Absolutely. Previously, back in September 2024, they actually announced they produced 30 full-stack quantum computers with a capacity of up to 20 machines annually. Now, fueled by investment, they're expanding to produce up to 30 per year, aiming for that capacity by Q1 2026. This increased production really confirms a growing market demand for quantum hardware. It's not just theoretical anymore. They're building them for the market. The sector's experiencing unprecedented growth, driven by maturing tech, strategic funding, and a clear path towards industrial-scale production.